What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? If it's 10 o'clock, 10 something Saturday night, gave you enough time to pour your drink, roll up. It's the Effing Podcast. We are in the building. What's good, people?
Chilling.
What up? What up? I am your host, Branson.
I am your co-host, Kelli Jo.
I am B.D.U.B.
Budha.
And sometimes I have to really search hard for topics, and then sometimes life happens and makes topics super easy to get into. So tonight, we're going to start out with first shout out Ethan Fancy for all your edible needs and the amazing lemonade that she has. Gotta give birthday shout outs. Shout out to my son's Aunt Wendy.
Happy birthday, boo.
Wen just had a birthday, so I want to shout her out. Shout out to my girl Nika from the Met. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Big sis.
You already know what it is.
I want to give a shout out to my man DJ who just brought in the earth his firstborn seed. You know what I mean? My godson. So
shout out. So, we just want to definitely give those shout outs to the people that deserve them. Definitely shout out all our loyal and faithful viewers that come and watch us every Saturday night, regardless of what time we come on, they still come and check us out, and we appreciate it. And for the people who say that they miss the show, they hate the shows are always up. We don't take the shows down; they are up. You can always go back and watch whatever.
That's your excuse for not supporting.
I mean, look, I've heard it before, and I just want to tell people now that you can go back and watch the shows. Nobody's going back and deleting any of the shows. You can catch them on our YouTube channel. You catch them on our Facebook page. Usually one of us has posted the show, so it's no excuse if you want to catch the show.
They're not going to watch. They're not going to watch under their own free will.
Well, tonight's show, I think, is
what you got to do is tell them we were talking shit about them. Specifically, just say their name, and that way they'll tune in.
If you tell somebody that they're talking shit about them, they'll definitely tune in. Definitely shout out my man Bash Wallace. As you see, I'm rocking 2-0, his gear and stuff like that. Shout out the rest of the team. So we're going to go ahead and start out the show
LLP.
with definitely LLP.
Did you show the advertisements? We have Cheez-Its.
Ethan
Fancy cheese.
Go in the magnifying glass.
And now that we've shown them, we can eat them.
At the top of the page, Ethan Fancy.
Oh,
you gotta
she
find
always looking out for the Effing Podcast. Definitely want to make sure she gets her shout out.
Yeah.
If y'all have,
I got the consent.
Yeah.
If y'all have an event, anything that y'all want to get shouted out on the podcast, let us know. We'll shout it out for you. We do it all the time. I'm giving everybody time to get they bag open before we get into tonight's activities. So, tomorrow is the reason for this season. Tomorrow is Mommy's Day.
It is.
So, first of all, you be thankful for yours, but be thoughtful for the people who don't have theirs.
Yes, because it's going to be hard for a lot of people.
Definitely take that into consideration tomorrow. Remember that if you're able to celebrate with your mom, yes, to the fullest. But remember, there are people out there who don't have their mothers, and you might just want to reach out to them just to check up on them.
Right.
Because, I'm going to call my mom tomorrow. Shout out Jackie. Love you, baby. But she doesn't have her mom. Shout out Rock.
About damn time you call your mama.
Her mom. So, those people, they just want to, just check up on them just to make sure they're doing good. But tomorrow is the reason for the season. Thank you, mothers, mothers.
Did y'all get gifts for your moms?
I did.
I'm getting ready to spread her the love of getting ready to hear from her number one son. She loves that.
That's your gift?
she loves that gift more than
count,
anything. She loves to hear from me. So, did you get your mom one?
Mm-hmm. Is that what you really think?
That she loves to hear from me? Yeah, I kind of do it. It kind of makes it like even more special when she does hear from me. But she's definitely going to hear from me tomorrow. So, yes, no mother slander tonight, just nothing
Well, wait a minute now. We got a couple topics that infringe upon motherhood, so let's not say that.
Well, this part of the show, we're not going to have any mother slander. We're just going to have mother praise.
For later on.
Oh, like I say, the universe, sometimes I have to look high and low for topics to talk about. Then some weeks, life just lifes. And you just get stuff to talk about. So the topics this week, they're going to be very, very, very good. But I definitely want to give my mom a shout out. Shout out, Loretta. Love you to death. You know, give the mother of my children shout outs. Definitely, you know, hope y'all are doing well. And all the mothers out there, I just want to give a shout out.
Well, thank you.
You're more than welcome because y'all are deserving of it.
To shop for. Y'all don't understand.
Y'all are more deserving of the shout out. This is your day. This is definitely your day, and you need to be praised for
I'll give all of them a rose and tell them to go sit down somewhere.
So, you know, I don't want to drag on too long. I just want to give all the mommies a shout out. Happy Mommy Day. And if y'all ready, we can get to the topics for the evening.
Okay.
Once again, like I said, shout out all our faithful and loyal watchers. Share our shit. If you think our stuff is worth sharing, then please share it. The possibility of Roe versus Wade being overturned. We're going to start off a little serious.
Yeah, that's mother. Yeah, that's about since it's Mother's Day.
I guess, but you know, the possibility of it being overturned. My thoughts.
I'm good.
My thoughts. We let 9 people decide on things that I think more than 9 people should have a say on.
And how many of them had vaginas?
I didn't even do the math on that.
We're also including Clarence Thomas in that too.
I did the math on how old these people are who are making these decisions.
They can't even fuck.
The youngest is 50. The oldest is 82. So of these 9 people, they make life-altering and life-changing decisions. And
Views are different for the younger generation.
Exactly.
You know, they old school, so.
And like Dub said, how many of these people on this board or this court have penises?
Yeah. No, more importantly, how many of them are fucking? I mean, you can have whatever. Are you using it?
I think that it's a woman's decision. It's her body, and she should be able to do whatever she wants. You know,
That's true.
I don't think that we should impede on that at all, because now you make it even more dangerous if you overturn this rule. Because they're still going to do it.
Yeah, all the people gotta go do it illegally.
Yeah, they'll go to Mexico.
Places or, go to places that can get themselves really fucked up or killed.
A back alley.
Because of this bullshit.
Like
coat
some
hangers.
people just can't. You know what I'm saying? It happens and some people just can't. I mean, me personally, I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But there are some people that can't handle that.
I mean, like I say, these people, like you said, there's nobody young to put their opinion in on this matter. These people are between 50 and 82.
Well, why does that matter? I mean, people were getting accidentally pregnant in their day.
Why does it matter? Because I think everybody should be represented in today's society. You know, I think at one time we looked at our elders as the wise ones and stuff like that, but you have some pretty young, smart individuals that deserve a say so in life-altering decisions. Like I could say, like if it was the country voted on it and was like, we're going to get rid of Roe v. Wade, cool. The whole country had their say so in it. But just for 9 people to have it, and
they old school, so they set in their ways.
That's why I threw out the age, because it's just not right to me. So I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true at all. But
wait, do you know what they're actually overturning?
I know that from what I've seen, that whatever it is that they overturned in the states that don't want abortions are automatically going to make them illegal.
Yeah.
And
well, I mean, that's good for the states that have abortion because their tourism goes up.
I believe it's only 22 states that, do abortions. I believe the rest are. I'm not sure. I got to check.
I think the shittiest state should have the best abortions. I mean, like Mississippi, like all the states nobody wants to visit. That should be the places where abortions are legal. That way it'll force tourism. Like, who's going to go to New Mexico under their own choice?
I think
nowhere.
Where they at, people should make their own decisions.
Well, I mean, I agree. But if you're going to make it illegal, let's make it, fun.
There's nothing fun about an abortion. Like, there's nothing fun about a life being, taken away, regardless of if it's a choice or not. Because you got to think in some situations, some of these girls that do have these abortions are rape victims, or things have happened to them and they don't want to live that life. So you got to think of that too. It's not just girls out here freely fucking and getting pregnant and just getting rid of the baby. A lot of the people, some are, but definitely. A lot of the times too, that's not talked about is these family members raping these kids, or these things happening to these little kids or these even adults that happens to, and they can't face the fact to have a child. From a serious situation like that. So that's not really being thought about. They're really thinking about us black women having a bunch of kids and, overbearing the population and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you got to think about deeper into the situation.
It's deeper than that. They're actually forcing women to have abortions to take away abortions to increase the white population in America.
Yeah, so it's not as many as they could be
that
because we win
sounds
it anyway. So if they could get rid of us, get rid of us. But
they can't get rid. Well, I mean, isn't that what they're doing by keeping abortion legal?
That's just giving them more people to experiment on.
Well, I mean,
really,
isn't like 35% of all abortions, like, isn't that the number one killer of black folks? Yeah, abortion is the number one. And like well over 35%, I think, black women account for all abortions. So you've got 34% of all abortions that are part of the African American community. So with that being said, it's kind of fucked up that as a man, you don't have any say-so in the abortion process. But I totally agree. It's a woman's choice and it's her body. But I also feel like as a man, it's your job to kind of like shame her,
Why?
Because that's the only power we have.
But really, that's not even a power. That's just making it worse for her. Because at the end of the day.
But I mean, isn't that the only thing we can do?
With the Game of Thrones.
Shame, like my man.
I'm just saying, like, what if, you want her to keep the baby and she wants to get rid of it? What choice do you have? In order for her to attempt to save the child, you got to shame her. That's the only control we as men have.
Make it better mentally, though.
Oh, it don't matter. It's about saving a life if you want the baby.
It's all about you having your say-so.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, because at the end of the day, like, when it comes to women and men in that situation, now, if it's a stand-up guy, blah, 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 I'm pretty sure that one probably goes through her head. But if it's a situation where she kind of shaky and she can't do this by herself and you one of them niggas that, she's not so sure about and your opinion wouldn't matter because you wouldn't be there no way. So, I mean, it's a lot of different ways of thinking when it comes to like that. When it's women and abortions, that's not nothing easy for a woman to go through. Well, unless it's somebody that's just sitting there doing it over and over again and just being careless and reckless.
Yeah, well, then they're familiar.
For the ones that you know what I'm saying, that don't, it's a choice that they have to make.
Yeah.
Shaming is not a good thing.
Well, I mean, it depends. How many abortions can they have before you bring shame into it?
I mean, there's plenty.
Because you just said it. There's a certain situation where a woman will just walk into the clinic and be on a first name basis with the people there.
Yeah, and I know a couple females that are like that.
Exactly. So is shame bad in those situations?
It depends on how they get these pregnancies.
Well, I mean, we know how they get pregnant.
I mean, yeah, but some people get paid to get fucked and then they get pregnant and then they just go have an abortion just because they done.
Wait. What's better though? Like, the abortion from a casual fuck like that, or like the abortion where you got to think about it?
But either one of them for me is because I don't.
Well, I mean, you don't think the first one is better?
I don't think neither one is good because me personally, I don't like the fact of abortion unless it's a situation and like rape or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of abortion either, but I
support it.
I think it's a good option to have in the event.
Just like birth control. It's a good option to have, but don't completely take that option away for those people that really need it, or really going through some shit and they really need it. The ones that don't, y'all say hell no. After 2-3 abortions, you can't have no more. It's illegal. Go to jail. You know what I'm saying? But
some of the laws in our country have to be modernized. Like, we can't be living like we're still in the 1900s and stuff like that. Like a lot of some things we really.
I do believe you got to have a certain amount of abortions or a limit before
there is a limit. There's a limit. Like when you go in there is a limit. I can't tell you what the limit is, but if you go in there like 3-4 times, you know what I'm saying? After a while, like we can't do this anymore.
I mean, no. What we're not saying is you using that as birth control. That's that, and I understand that. But for the ones who don't, like, do you yank it away from them because some
you use the word
system?
Yank.
Do you take it? Do you take it away from them because there's bad apples in every system?
Well, there's always going to be people who abuse whatever it is you give them.
Exactly, but you can't. Like Kels was saying, it's bigger and it's deeper than that. And as a guy, that's her body. She's entitled to make the decision that she wants to.
And I agree on that. But I also feel like as a man, the only power you have is to judge, and you should fully exercise that right.
You're right there. You do have the power to judge. So
you can shame a woman for having an abortion, fellas.
We'll definitely
That's
see.
not right, though.
No. I mean,
mentally, it could really fuck somebody up. I don't think you should shame them for doing what they.
Well, no. Only if she got rid of it and you wanted her to keep it, then the shame is necessary.
And that still ain't necessary.
Yeah, it is. Like murderous bitch.
That's not right.
Yeah, you could. Every time she go to sleep, you put a dustbuster next to her ear and turn it on. Sweet dreams.
Oh my god. A dustbuster.
Shame her, fellas. If she got rid of it and you wanted to keep it, all you got is shame. Play some Sugar Free around her, she'll repent.
We not gonna listen to Dub right now, y'all. We gonna let Dub just have his moment.
Learn to use condoms, IUDs. Hey, did you hear there was a law they were trying to make, I think in Alabama, where they said, or was it Texas, where they said IUDs, women who get them are going to be charged with like attempted murder?
I'm not surprised when you mention certain states. I'm not surprised at what things they will go to do.
So this means, ladies, it's more important than ever you get a nigga that can pull out. All these issues can be resolved if a nigga just pulls out at the perfect time.
Well, thankfully, I'm past my baby making days. Those days are...
Nigga, you ain't in menopause. You can have a baby anytime you want.
I'm not having...
I'm about to say, he lying his ass
I'm not having any more kids.
That's not your choice.
What you mean?
So he
it's
said,
not my choice.
It's her body, her choice.
It is, but if
you shoot the club up, it's not your choice anymore.
But we're not.
You shot the club up, and what
the
bodies that was left behind is not your choice.
Even the shells that
look.
You shot the club up, Troy.
We're not shooting clubs up anymore.
So you say
the older you get, the wiser you get. We're not shooting clubs up.
Everybody can't pull.
Or if you're shooting clubs up, it's because the club empty. You can shoot the club.
So you say
quick raw McGraw.
She can't have no more kids, so the club empty. You can shoot the club up.
I'm
the DJ anyway.
I never tell women I can't have no more kids because I ain't got kids.
I ain't had now in 17 years, but that don't mean I can't have one.
I'm 4 deep. I'm good. So we get ready to do topic change. Let me give y'all the choice to pick which one y'all want to do first.
Well, we can talk about Kevin Samuels dying first.
That's the one you want to do, or you want to do?
Let's talk about. No, we'll talk about that.
That's your boy.
Yeah,
about your
that's
boy
the homie, man. Why don't we sit here and give him his proper due?
RP boy.
Man, rest easy, Kevin Samuels.
Yeah, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
First of all,
Rest easy.
You were misunderstood by lousy bitches.
Oh my gosh.
It's not like he was the only person that was perpetuating this message. First of all, so we're not going to.
And
just,
it's not even my whole
We're just
thing
not going to
is-
hang everything at his doorstep. Like
We were
just
talking
this
about
Messiah.
the shit Kevin Samuels talked about like 20 years ago,
You know what I
before
mean?
we even knew who Kevin Samuels was.
Oh,
Kevin Samuels was really for women.
If anything, what nobody's giving him credit for is the run that he had on social media in such a short time.
Bro, he went out like he wanted to.
And
On
he
some
went
new
out
bun- with some new buns.
He went out and
On some new buns.
Yeah.
but the
So the
idea
pussy killed him.
I don't know if it was
I think you know what real talk? I think he was murdered. I think there was some foul play involved. Somebody cut some shit raw. I think fentanyl.
I mean, he said he had. They said he had chest pain. So everybody got advice, yo. Everybody got advice.
the one thing that I don't like is how some people take or rejoice or are happy in his untimely demise. Like
Those are losers.
people are acting like George Zimmerman just passed.
You know what I
Like
mean?
that's how people are acting.
gotta
Like
understand
George
those people-
Zimmerman just passed away. But you're talking about somebody, a black man who, regardless if you liked him or not, he had kids, right?
Yeah.
So somebody just lost a father.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, regardless of how you felt personally about this man, in the afterlife, he's still getting judged or whatever, and that's kind of corny.
And that's only by the
It's
people who
kinda
didn't even
corny.
like him. Like a lot of these people didn't even know him. You know him through snippets.
Yeah, but it also shows you how clueless a lot of these women are, because this, like I said, this is shit we've been talking for years. They didn't know about it until Kevin Samuels talked about it.
And
I
they
didn't really pay him no attention.
and
I
they
didn't
were the
follow him
ones
like
who
that.
brought him
I just
into the
didn't,
light.
right?
They called him.
Women were the
Yeah.
ones who brought him into the light.
Trying to pick his brain. Like, well, how do you get these type of individuals? Okay.
So
Why you reaching out to him if you don't want to really know what the fuck they're really thinking?
No, they want to know.
you know,
But they don't know. They want to
the
know,
people,
but
first
they
of all-
don't really want to know.
But let's be honest.
But
the
that's just one person's opinion. So if they just go off for one person's
Well,
opinion and they let you know what I'm saying?
when it comes to guys, you say one person's opinion, but a lot of things guys agree on, we agree on wholeheartedly sometimes.
Yeah,
So
a lot
that
of
one
times
person
be
opinion,
wrong.
I agreed with a lot of the things he said, not everything. There's a whole lot of shit I didn't agree with, but
and that's how I felt. I agree with some of the stuff he said. There were things he said that I didn't agree with. But nevertheless, the messenger sometimes doesn't change the message. And like I say, just seeing people, because it was some dudes too, it was women too that were just kind of happy to see he passed away. It was just
I'm never as happy with death. You know
Like-
what
well, I
I'm
mean,
saying?
it depends on who the person is.
Like
I
that,
mean,
you
Kevin
know.
Samuels doesn't warrant that type of
does he?
animosity.
He doesn't. He's not
He's
on the
not-
top 10 list of people like you're just wishing get knocked
wouldn't have
off.
thought
You
twice
know,
about it.
the people angry at him have some sort of deep-seated, rooted. You know, it's deeper than Kevin. He's like probably bringing out some demons from their life that they're reflecting upon, and then they take that anger out on Kevin. You know, I learned that a long time
And
ago.
then women, like, for some reason, appoint him like you're saved or, the person you follow. Like, no. Like I say, a lot of guys kind of carry the same
Ideologies.
They really do carry the same ideologies. He was just passing it on. A lot of these guys feel this way. It's not just, one person or something. No, a lot of guys feel this way.
But
We're not
A lot
gonna-
of times, though, a lot of guys may feel this way he feels and the things he says, but that don't mean it's always right.
No, we don't agree with everything, but a lot of
You
stuff
know,
he said is
but, I
true.
mean,
It's true.
That's in your eyes. But
Nah.
to us as women, it ain't always right.
Nah. He hit the nail on
And
the head.
That's
what-
for y'all, though.
what-
For y'all, yeah, but for us, no, it wouldn't be that.
And what was even crazier was on my timeline, I had a white chick who was, talking about. I'm like, he wasn't even talking to y'all. Like, I don't even think he was talking
You know they
about.
gotta be involved
He was
with
talking
everything,
about black
yeah.
men. But this is how much of an effect that this man had on our society. And I know some people aren't going to be like, but I think he should be lauded because for the short time
He
that
is
he
going to be
was-
lauded. I mean, whenever you're saying something that's true, it's gonna piss off a certain amount of people. Like if you say stuff about women that's true, it's gonna piss off a certain segment.
It may not be true all the way around. It's just what they believe could be true.
See, the problem with women is they always have to personalize everything and make it about them. There will be a story about a woman with like 5 kids with 5 different baby daddies, and women will still defend her, pretending that that's could be them or something like that. They'll never sit back and go, "You're trifling."
Look at it from the other perspective, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Women, they don't always, but I can understand women running into other women's defense because sometimes things happen. But sometimes
we as men don't do that.
Women don't call it evenly sometimes, but that's just how I feel.
When a nigga fucking up, we let them know they fucking up.
But Kevin Samuels, like I said, R.I.P., he didn't deserve to die so early. I think they said he passed from a heart attack.
I'm telling you, there's some foul play involved.
People were going as far as to see, because the rumor is that he was with a young lady. People are trying to get the young lady's picture just to see what.
No, I already know what she looks like.
And
she bad.
I mean, but that's just how far people are. Like, is it really that serious? Like, to dig all, and you had somebody just pass away, but people want to embarrass this man and his name so bad they're willing to stoop to whatever measures they can.
I'm gonna be honest. If anybody dies like fucking, like in a situation, I want to know what the woman looks like. That is the last woman you fucked. And I just want to see how bad
he went out the way he wanted to. Now, at the time he wanted to, I'm sure, but he went out the way he wanted.
Like Richard Pryor said about his father, he came and went at the same time.
But does she want that tag over her? Like,
it ain't got nothing to do with her. It has nothing to do with her.
It don't have nothing to do.
Look,
here's the thing.
She won. If that's the case, you won.
Here's the thing. One of the main symptoms.
You had that killer pox.
She had the EPA. Took him out of here.
You know
that's
what
that killer pox. They ain't gonna keep you around.
I mean, hold on, because if we're going to induct her into the EPA, because she possibly might.
We don't know.
I have the GWC induction a little bit later on in the show, and I'm going to gladly welcome him into the GWC. So it's later in the show. We're going to get to it in a minute. We're going to get to it, but I'm gladly welcoming this man into the GWC for what he accomplished alone. But, yeah, so we got anything, Buddha, before I jump on?
Nobody.
Shout out to all our loyal followers.
What up, fam? What up, Just? That's my man, Justin Artist out here.
I'm going to try to get Just Buddha to perform again. So,
that's on Just. Hey, come on, try. I'm always
what's
here.
What's next after Canvas Samuel, though?
I'm always here. I agree with some things and disagree with others, but I'm not going to be disrespectful. Exactly. That's how it's supposed to be.
That's all. Okay. So after Kevin Samuels, we are going to jump to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle. Well, Dub, you can tell the story because I'm sure you know.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle was at the Netflix. Netflix is a joke comedy festival, was performing, and then he was attacked by some weird ass gay nigga who was homeless, and tackled on stage. Then the gay nigga ran behind stage and then proceeded to get stomped out by Dave's security and I believe Jamie Foxx. Allegedly.
Somebody else wanted.
It was somebody white. I think Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart, allegedly. Allegedly in front of all this stuff, but allegedly. But
did you see he looked like a chicken wing when he came up out of that thing?
Look, he deserved what he got. People were trying to compare the Will Smith, Chris Rock incident to this. Nah, this is apples and oranges. Apples and oranges in the difference. This is somebody who is running up to blindside somebody.
Oh.
Somebody who has no business.
And don't forget, big ups to say, fuck the security out there, too. They should all be fired, yo.
Dave
all
Chappelle is more than likely going to get that wherever he was named after him, because that's how big the lawsuit should be for somebody. Because, like you say, what the hell kind of security do y'all got for this person to get this type of weapon in there?
Okay, first and foremost, it was probably an inside job.
Yeah.
First of all, the man was homeless, so there's no way he could have afforded a ticket to get inside the venue. Notice they did not charge him with any felony charges.
No
they
felony
gave him misdemeanor charges and let him walk.
It's
an inside
job. He
job.
might have had to roll the way they whooped his ass.
I don't.
Hell, he couldn't see after this.
I want to know how he got inside the venue. Because like I said, you got to have some money. You got to spend some cash to get a ticket to that event.
Because ain't no way you sneaked in and did all that shit.
No.
Well, but
somebody
like,
let him in.
Like I say though, this is the first time.
You know he was a rapper too.
So he was.
And he was homeless, so he wasn't good at it.
Dude had a song called Dave
Chappelle.
Oh, yeah.
So it was for clout.
No, it wasn't. Apparently,
that clout got fucked up. He not getting sent to the clouds for clout.
No, apparently what he said, and because Dave actually asked him when he was arrested why. He claims he was from New York and moved to LA, and he was doing that to bring attention to gentrification or something in Brooklyn.
What the fuck they got to do with him? Running on stage, getting his
Look,
ass whooped.
I'm looking at Buddha like I'm like
something else
what?
For that.
Like
so that was worth your arm.
That don't.
That was worth your arm.
Like
I mean, I'm not saying it was. I'm just saying shit happens,
And then you flush it.
You know it's bad when the comedians stomp you out because comedians are the people that usually got their ass whooped growing up. You know, this was their revenge moment.
Oh, they were waiting on that.
Like they started having
big
30.
Dave Chappelle done got over these years.
like like you see the
30,
growth
40.
of Dave Chappelle from when he was
Half Baked.
From Half Baked.
No, nigga, from fucking Def Comedy Jam.
Yeah.
What was the one with the cookies? The movie.
Cookies.
Yeah. Norm Donaldson was in it. Sherman Hemsley was in it.
God damn. I don't know.
I can't.
Fucking
Men in
They
Tights.
kidnapped the dog in the
Robin
movie.
Hood Men in Tights. That was his first movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Bruh, I'm telling you, dog. Dave Chappelle was the.
Well,
I challenge you.
it's just
to a duel.
and people people have always rushed on to when
What?
comedians have been on stage. This isn't like anything new. It's just because of who it is and stuff. But that shit's that's still out of bounds. You're not that like Dub said. I'm more and more starting to believe it was an inside job.
That was
You
an
know what I'm
inside
saying?
job, man. Yeah. And the only people who wasn't on the inside were the niggas who stomped him out. God, I know that must have felt good, boy.
He said, well,
You done had that pent up frustration, and look, and you know all that lifting weights Buster been doing and stuff like that. Like he couldn't wait to let. So allegedly they whooped up on old boy, but he got what he deserved. He definitely got what he deserved.
We need to make that a regular occurrence. So people who run on stage getting their ass beat and having to go to the hospital.
Chicken wings.
Yeah, man. We need more ass whoopings like that.
Okay,
I agree.
So topic switch.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Drake. Did anybody hear what Drake did this
What did
week?
Drake do?
Well, supposedly Drake was being trolled. Yeah, obviously somebody's heard the story. Drake was being trolled. So
Champagne Poppy on the prowl.
look, Champagne Poppy on the prowl. So
He
The
gonna
guy
get killed
was-
though. I killed that nigga though. I'm
the
not
guy
gonna
was
lie.
talking, talking about ghostwriters, things of that nature and stuff like that. So Drake did what Drake does.
messing with a nigga wife.
Song, rapper song?
Nah, he did something even better than that. He followed back the dude's girl on Instagram.
He followed her back.
Yeah, he followed her on social media. He
Okay.
went and followed. This is Drake.
Talk about she needs some excitement in her life.
This is Drake following back some ordinary person, some ordinary woman. Now, what I've heard is old boy wants her to block Drake from following her.
Why would she do that? It's Drake.
Exactly. But so are you going to follow what your man says and block Drake, or are you going to get rid of your man
Well, man started all this shit. Drake wouldn't be following me if he didn't start this shit.
Well,
so
first
it's your fault this nigga following me, nigga. You can't be mad now because I don't want to delete him from following me. It was your fault he do it in the first damn place.
But ask yourself a question: is Drake more important than your marriage? Because
Depends on how good my marriage is.
Well, it depends on how good she. What makes you think she stands a chance with Drake?
I mean, so I'm joking.
Look.
You just see how everybody looking at me.
You got to be serious because some women will
Y'all ain't
throw it
serious.
away.
Look.
Some women will throw it away.
Some women would.
Some women will throw away
Damn.
for something as small as a Drake follow, which is not really that small, but knowing that you really have no chance
But
with
at
Drake,
the end of the day,
you're going to throw.
At the end of the day, you started this shit. You know what I'm saying? You the reason why this man found me. You the reason why you sent me a message.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to delete him because of something you did.
Okay, duh.
Yeah.
If it happens to you, what are you telling her?
I'm telling her to. Well, first, I'm trying to get as much.
We got to capitalize off this situation,
Drake ain't
though.
gonna never see this woman or fuck this woman. What should be the issue?
We don't know this.
We don't, dude.
We don't know
We're
this.
talking
I know
about.
people
Look,
like
talking about shit.
we're
Poppy.
talking
I'm like,
about.
strap me a song, nigga.
We're talking about Drake, the troll of all
We're talking
trolls.
about, I like girls too. Nigga, what? Shit.
I would not put nothing
left it,
past
nigga.
this guy. It would just happen because you think, nah, it would never happen. Like, nah. So back again, Dub. You're in this situation. Do you tell her, no, that, like, you got to delete him, or is it cool for Drake to follow her?
Well, first, I would get as much attention from the incident as possible.
You got to
and then-
capitalize off of it. You got
Yeah.
You got to monetize the situation.
So what you're saying is you're getting ready to kick her to the curb.
No, we're monetizing off of this.
It's a
Okay.
conversation.
We monetize him first, and then
I'm doing a diss track.
Yeah,
Oh, now the husband's a rapper.
yeah.
Okay.
What's he rapping about? What's he sound like? We got to monetize the situation.
Exactly.
This is you definitely got to jump on this because this is not going to happen ever again in your life.
I mean, you got niggas out here impersonating Drake and Dirk, nigga. Like you making money. You got to capitalize off this situation, dog.
Dub, now back to you. Would you make her unfollow him?
I would, yeah. After capitalizing on it, I would make her unfollow her. And she's a stupid broad if she thinks Drake really cares about her. She's just a pawn being used to
Some
diss
people
me.
are okay with that.
I mean, that's
niggas
cool.
are so insecure that they would be okay with that.
And that's fine as long
You know
as she
what I'm saying?
understands.
Oh my God, he using me to get back to my man. Oh my God, okay. He sent me a message. Y'all bitch, little bitch. Drake text me. You know what I'm saying? Like some bitches will be that simple.
They will.
It's true,
And they'll
some
fuck
will.
Drake and fuck
Yeah.
up their marriage.
Yeah, just
Be
to
like,
say they
I
fuck
fuck Drake. Yeah.
Just to say they fuck Drake.
They're like, fuck you, I'm leaving you. So what? I fuck Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Weighing that out, something just don't weigh right. Something just don't weigh right. Me personally, I don't care. Stuff like that doesn't bother me. Like you say, like Drake don't follow everybody. She better take advantage of some of that. But stuff like that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't tell her to delete him, unfollow him, any of that stuff. Because
I mean, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it, but as long as she understands, don't use this as some sort of leverage because Drake was just doing this to get at me. You really ain't shit. I mean, as long as she has that understanding, everything is cool.
yeah.
And some bitches won't give a fuck because it's Drake.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
can use me, bitch. I don't
Look,
give a fuck. Use me to make
Some
him
chicks
in.
don't care, even if it's not Drake. If it's a B-lit, like
be a regular ass nigga doing
like
shit.
some chicks just don't care. That's just what it is. We got anything, Buddha?
Paying attention.
They twisted that nigga up like Stretch Armstrong. And talk about any messengers too. That nigga, I'm sending him all my music from her page. That's what I'm saying. You got to capitalize off of that situation.
You do gotta run it.
Especially in this day and age, man. These 15 seconds or minutes, they go by quick. They go by
faster
quick.
than a motherfucker.
It cost this nigga his arm.
Yeah. I mean, I ain't mad at capitalizing off it, but as
It
long as
cost
she
him his
understands,
arm. Yeah.
Fucked up.
So,
I'm feeling good.
like I
You
said,
feeling good?
we're going to welcome a new member into the GWC.
Oh,
His name is Casey White.
What did Casey
Now,
White do?
Anybody
Is
who's
he a
been
porn
watching
star?
the new, no, Casey White is not a porn star. He is
fucked
none of the
somebody
B.D.U.B.
good?
Obviously, he did.
got
because
pretty good,
I'm getting
yeah.
ready to tell you what Casey White did.
What did he do?
Casey White was a prisoner in one of the.
Oh, that.
Now it's
So yes,
Now it's
Casey White was a prisoner who had 75 years over his head. Now, what did Casey White do? Why am I inducting Casey White into the GWC, into the Goodwood Club? Go ahead, you can say.
Because he got a correctional officer that made him able to help him escape.
Not only got a correctional offer to help him escape,
and sold her shit and all that shit to make sure he had a beautiful living with
this woman, 17 years, Department of Corrections.
But she was retiring the next day.
Retiring the next day.
Sold a car and everything.
Casey was broken out by her. Now, first, people wanted to be like, he took her, he kidnapped this woman, things of that nature, because you know that's what they want to do when it's white people. They want to give it a different undertone at first, like he kidnapped her, you know, trying to figure out why he would take her. But anybody with any sense knew that he was piping that down. He was doing something to this woman that was therefore making her risk putting herself in prison for a man who was already had 75 years.
That could be her insecurities too, to feel like she could just find a man like that in there.
Man, he must have been eating her ass from the side.
Look,
like, I don't know.
My man had this woman throw her whole career away.
Keep in mind, she was retiring regardless.
Had her throw her whole career away.
No, she was retiring, so he didn't have to throw it away. She was retiring already.
I know, right?
These people thought so highly of this woman before this happened.
Well, so she retired by the time they found out the shit happened, so she don't give a fuck.
So I'm definitely, and they're still out on the run, I believe. I believe they haven't been caught yet.
Yeah, they haven't. They were in Tennessee.
She done cashed out her 401k. She done bought her new vehicle, got her man, done shaved him down, got him some plastic surgery. They out.
So, like I said, we were going to welcome somebody into the GWC tonight, and I believe that with that, what he pulled off, welcomes him into the GWC.
We don't want to call him that he pulled off. He never had one of them. He'll shoot the club.
So, Dub, do you agree he gets in the GWC?
I mean, not really.
I don't think he gets in because of that.
You don't think he gets in because of that?
I just think that's a dumb white chick.
Did you see what she looks like?
I was just about to say.
That bitch look like John Gruden.
That's just desperation.
Like a man, like what he used to.
That's John Gruden in a wig.
I'm just saying.
If they don't catch her by the beginning of the football season, she gonna be coaching the Raiders.
Touchdown.
That is John Gruden in a wig.
So that's how. Well, okay, then I guess they denied your entry into the GWC.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool though.
He's denied.
I thought it was cool though. You got this woman to break you out of prison, and she's here because I've never had. Let me ask you all a question. Mm-hmm. Have you ever heard of a man breaking a woman out of prison? Because I've heard of several women breaking men out of prison.
It's just
have you ever heard of a man breaking a woman out of prison?
No, there's too much pussy out here for a man to do that.
Why would I waste my time and end up in jail? Okay, so think about what you're saying. I would just to go be put in a place and surrounded by exactly what I'm trying to break out. Mm-hmm. The exact opposite. I'm trying to break out some buns.
Let me ask you a question, though.
I'm going to go risk my freedom to go get stuck around a whole bunch of legs.
What I'm implying is you've heard of women breaking men out of prison. This isn't the first time. But you've never heard of a man breaking a woman out of prison. Ever. I can't ever think of it. Can't ever think of it.
It has happened, but I can't think of when.
I just know women.
That's because dick trumps pussy.
I'm not saying that. I'm just throwing out
for the nigga to leave the prison, hell, the pussy had to be something shit. So I'm about to jeopardize, get more time for some ass.
Wasn't he on life? He was life.
He was 75.
75.
Yeah, that's life. He was pretty life. Like, you know,
so he had nothing to lose.
You're just trying to get
and that's what I'm saying. That's
trying to get up out of there.
That's desperation club. That's not good wood. That's desperation wood.
And she looked like John Gruden, so it isn't like a bunch of dudes were in line.
The DW.
What is that?
Desperation wood.
Desperation. Look, I know plenty of niggas who give it desperation wood too. Like it is what it is. But for her to do that with I was just in shock.
That was probably the only person that would fuck her, and he had to be locked up.
Exactly. And he had to be locked up for him to make that happen.
That's all the love of my life.
Nobody wanted her.
Y'all be watching Love Not to Lock Up, Love to Unlock that shit.
Nobody wanted her. She was shaped like a potato, and she looked like John Gruden.
Yeah, it's what he used to looking at every damn day, except it had pussy.
Are we sure?
I guess.
I don't know.
It had
Either way it go,
holes.
he can get the
That's why you never really put yourself in that position where you're living, where you know your choices are very, 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 very.
And that's
very
why you
limited.
don't date
So you
female
never
CEOs.
put yourself in that situation. Don't put yourself in prison. Don't put yourself in jail.
There's CEOs right now getting their back banged out by
Yeah,
inmates.
don't
You know what I'm saying?
fellas,
Like,
don't date female CEOs.
and don't be one of them inmates to get time away from the job, away from the prison.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many people, man, getting their back blowed out by inmates, man, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, these
Inmates.
bitches just smart enough to know when you go on your lunch break at work, you don't start to picking up the trash. I'm going to come pick you up. We're going to get it in right quick in the woods behind that big tree, and then I'm going to leave you right there. I see you tomorrow.
Well, me personally, it's just not an option. I'm not going anywhere where it's.
I'm not
very
dating
limited.
a woman who's a CEO or a prison officer or anything like that. So, yeah, don't do it. So it increase. Yeah,
I
ladies.
remember one time I was talking to a cop. And that like bugged me so much I had to leave that alone.
What?
Yeah,
Speaking
I
of
was too. I was fucking
talking
with
to
a cop.
cops,
That bugged me out so much I had to leave it.
do you remember when your
I
ex
talked to the
girlfriend
cops.
used to deal with the
You know, I spoke
police
to
in the
everybody.
Met? And he used to give us the hardest time in my entire life.
Did you have to say it like that though?
You want to rally police,
like
though.
you know,
was somewhere else.
like he did used to. This cop was
Yo.
out of his way to make life.
He
a
would
living
come out
hell
his
for
way
us.
to find me.
Like this dude was,
and
he was
ask me about
crazy.
this nigga.
He was crazy. Like he was really out to get me. I'm a college kid, 20-something years old. And this
I'm a
dude-
high school nigga. I got my own shit I'm doing,
this
dealing
dude
with.
is really all about trying to get at my girl. I just couldn't believe it. That's why I've always been really, really like, if you got anything to do with law and stuff like that, I just can't mess with you because they be on some shady
I
stuff
had fun with
sometimes.
the police. I used to fuck with them. We used to have a ball.
I bet you did.
I had a ball with the police. I used to fuck with them.
If you got any
We want RPD, so that would make it even better.
if you got any dealings to do with the law, feds,
He was the popo.
I can't rock with you like that. I mean, everybody needs a job, but so we're gonna do something different tonight. I
What's
made
that,
this a
Branson?
topic. We're gonna have a food topic tonight.
Food.
Food. Everybody likes to eat. I wanted to talk about pizzas. What is the best kind of pizza?
I don't know. Pizza.
Chicago, New York,
New York.
I haven't
Detroit.
had like real Chicago style pizza.
It's a casserole.
The deep dish pizza. They don't have like the sauce on top and the cheese on the bottom or some shit.
Yeah.
Something like that.
You've never had a Chicago deep dish.
No.
Yo, the deep dish I
There's
like it.
a Uno's in the area.
I've never
Oh,
had
is there a Uno's here?
There used to be.
Used
I
to
know.
be.
I remember eating at one here.
I haven't heard Uno since I was back in the Med.
Let's see, Chicago deep
But
dish. It's
do y'all do white pizza?
That's racist.
Yeah, I mean, I do it because
So
it's
definitely
a lot
not.
healthier.
It's all black everything over here.
I have done it before, but
Yeah,
it's pizza to me. Give me some
nah,
Parmesan
pizza is
cheese
not
or-
pizza. Like,
Give me some Parmesan cheese or red pepper flakes.
because the white pizza I can't do. That just
That's racist.
I just can't do it. Like anything other than
Too much gentrification in pizza.
Ginger pizza.
anything other than tomato sauce, I just that's all I want. I want tomato sauce, cheese.
So what is it? Just like Alfredo sauce?
Yes, or that's why.
So I will say I've had I guess that's the white pizza. It's just like like a Philly
I've done that
cheesesteak
with
type of
spinach and
pizza. You know what I mean? Like it's a
tomatoes.
Philly
That's a
cheese
lot.
instead of pasta sauce though. It's like that white. Whatever that shit is.
So when I talk about white pizza, I'm not talking about white people pizza and stuff like that.
Nah, you talking about the sauce.
I'm talking about the sauce of the pizza and stuff like that. And
I've ate
there before too.
it just like I have friends who can't eat tomatoes. You know, I have friends who
Their
can't.
life sucks.
Look, one of my homeboys can't eat chocolate. You talk about a life that sucks.
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh
He's
my
talking about
gosh.
chocolate. I said, what about me? He said, I got you. I said, okay.
He can't eat any chocolate. But not having any tomato sauce or just not being able to eat tomatoes.
I've heard people allergic to tomatoes, chocolate, eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, well, eggs and peanuts are normal. You know what I mean?
Flour.
Like,
I feel sorry for people with those allergies because that's terrible.
Those are
that's a bannable offense. I've broken up with women because of food allergies.
damn.
Like I've dated women who are like, I'm allergic to peanuts, and I'm like, we're not gonna last because I like peanut butter cups, and I'm gonna continue eating them. And
You can't eat them and give her a kiss. She'll break.
that's what I'm saying.
So
no, sure, her throat will close up.
to save everybody this future problem, we just
So
ain't
if you
gonna
was
deal.
to eat peanut butter and then eat her coochie, what would happen?
She'll die.
From the saliva going into her
Yeah,
stuff?
which is a good way to kill her if we were married and I wanted to get rid of her.
God,
But
eat peanut butter.
that's why I don't date women with peanut allergies. Because I'm careless. I'm going to eat a ton of peanuts and come home and kiss you. You're going to die and people think I murdered you.
Murderer.
I will. I'll buy that bitch Chick-fil-A and
No, you
kill
just
her.
have the EpiPen right there. So when she starts, you know what I'm saying, just
No, what if I want her to die and I don't, hide the EpiPen?
Murderer.
I'll be like, oh damn, baby, I left it in
stay
your
away from
car.
love if you have allergies.
But
Yeah,
so
you shouldn't date me if you
Don't
got
date
peanut
love if you have
allergies.
peanut allergies.
Because peanut butter cups come first.
Does pineapple go on pizza?
No, I mean,
I
yeah,
like pineapple on my pizza.
I don't care. I'll
Why?
eat pineapple on
It depends
pizza.
on like what else I have on it.
What
with
you say,
certain toppings.
Buddha?
Why?
Why what?
Sweet and salty.
Like I would do like ham, like a Hawaiian type thing. Like I don't know, like ham, onions, and pineapple just tastes good to me.
On a pizza?
It actually does.
It does.
I don't get what the problem is with pineapple. I mean, it's not my first.
I like
topping.
pineapple, but I don't know pizza.
I'm against pineapple on pizza.
I
That's
love
just me.
pineapple on pizza.
That's
It's
just me
good.
personally. Like I just certain things belong on it, certain things don't. I don't think pineapple belongs up there. Just what?
It's just pretty.
You
like pineapple?
what else do y'all like on y'all pizza? Before we jump top,
You know my joint. I get the regular special with the garlic olive oil and the
Spinach and the feta cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
I keep my toppings simple, and I don't like more than 3 on a pizza. In fact, man, pizza be tasting better with the less toppings on it. To be real about it,
it kind of does. Like all those toppings,
the
just
meat lover pizzas be
too
terrible
much.
to me. You don't
Stuff
taste
on my
nothing.
pizza.
But
You know, the best pizza I had has been on like the cruise ship, like the Carnival cruise ships and shit, or like the ships of the seas. Like at night, the shit takes like 2-3 minutes. They throw them bitches in the oven, be a quick
best pizzas
margera
I've had
or whatever.
homemade. I know.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Make some
They make them right there.
banging
They
homemade
all shit up.
pizzas.
That shit out, throw it in the oven. They about 2-3 minutes later,
Because-
you out there, you done drink a drink, bomb, throw the shit out right there.
Let's be
not a lot of
honest.
nothing on it.
Pizza nowadays is not really like Domino's, Pizza Hut. Those-
Shit.
nigga, who eats chain pizza?
They're not good anymore. Like they're not.
I haven't ate
don't like
Domino's
Domino's.
since like a potluck, and I haven't worked at a job in an office
They
for over
changed
3
that
years.
fucking like.
That's why I
recipe,
don't
so
eat it.
They put all this garlic butter on your.
That's what I'm saying.
your
That's why.
crust, but it's too fucking much.
That's why I go to
know,
my
so-
mom and pop pizzeria shop.
Like even Papa John's, I can't fuck with them at all.
Yeah, because they hate niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely don't like Papa John's.
Yeah, nobody fucks with Papa John's.
I'd rather eat off like mom and pop store or
Yeah,
like I
that's-
said,
yeah.
homemade pizza.
And
than
the biggest fall off
chain
was
pizza
Pizza
right
Hut,
now.
man. Pizza Hut used to be
Pizza
the
Hut
shit in
was
the
the
80s.
Man, I used to kill people
super
with salad bar.
biggest fall off by
dude.
far.
By
Okay.
far.
Man,
Pizza
look,
Hut
let me
was
tell
the
you, me
shit.
and my dad used to take you remember, nigga?
Dude, you ain't got to tell me.
Dad used to
Look,
take us inside
That was
Pizza
my
Hut,
first job,
where the
bro.
shit used to
That
come
was my
out
first job.
piping hot.
And they give you the
And they
red cups.
give you the red cups, the circular joint. You cut the shit yourself,
Yeah,
man. Like
that shit was hitting back in the
Back
day.
in the day,
I don't
You
know
remember
what
the
they
last
did.
time we went to Pizza Hut?
it was shit.
It was, but I was like the
But we had fun,
conversation.
though.
Yeah, we had a great time. But Pizza Hut used to be thick.
Yeah,
That
the
pizza
thick
would
crust.
be- I mean, that pizza would be so banging, and now keep that shit.
Yeah.
Keep that shit.
Yeah, boy, Pizza Hut had a
everybody
fall
trying to
from
save
grace.
money on save money, and I guess they're saving money on the ingredients or whatever.
Yeah, like
Fucking
because
pizza.
they it's just the quality is trash now. It's not even worth it anymore.
Damn. That's why you need to support your local mom and pop
Yeah,
pizzerias.
definitely
They have
go
the
support
best
your
pizza.
mom
Yeah.
and
Now
pop
there's some good
pizzerias.
pizza spots in Raleigh.
It is.
You know, yeah.
We're not giving any free shout outs right now.
Not free shout outs, but I'll be there tomorrow to get a pizza.
So that place
They know
that
you
got
like
the
that?
pizza from down the
I
street
get
over
my
around the
grandma's
corner.
special.
Yeah, that
Okay,
place
okay,
got
Dub.
pizza.
Okay, Dub, give him a shout.
No, I ain't
Oh,
giving them
yeah,
shit.
Fuck
you know what I'm
them.
talking about.
Niggas charge me full price. Fuck
I
them.
don't even think they gave you a discount when I picked that pie.
No, I
up,
want
bro.
to. Yeah, I'll give a shout
That
out
shit
for
was
a discount.
banging though. That shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, anonymous business. Your pizza's fucking banging.
Oh, you know what? Nah, the next time you go there, somebody go there, we're gonna talk to about. Hey,
Yeah.
you want every Saturday we're on, and we'll shout y'all out every Saturday for a discount on that.
No discount. You
game.
give us a damn pizza. Ain't no
Yeah.
discount. We ain't paying for shit.
Whatever. However,
You get free advertisement. We get free pizza. Deal is a deal. What it is.
However, we can come to some type of agreement with the pizza.
There you go. Right there. That's the agreement. Right there. We give you free advertisement. You give us free pizza.
So we're sending Kels to do this
Let's
deal
do
for
it
us.
then. Let's do it. I guarantee you. We'll
Yeah.
have free
You ever
advertisement.
made a pizza at the crib, like from scratch with the dough and the cheese? Awesome. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
Yeah, me and the kids make pizza.
Yeah.
I mean, the boys, we make homemade joints.
Like I say, homemade pizzas are the best.
Because then you can do your own toppings anyway.
Yeah.
Your own seasonings, your own flavors.
Jerk
Yeah.
chicken pizza.
Scrambled eggs, hot sauce.
All right, so we getting ready to
Grits.
go to the freaky deaky part of the
Oh.
show.
How nasty we get.
I don't know how nasty we get.
It's very nasty.
These are just, I guess, regular questions to me, but we can kind of go in depth on them.
Okay.
So the first question is, can you truly be happy without sex? Like,
No.
is it possible? Because I hear some people say,
There has to be a certain age. There has to
You
be an
have
age
to
limit
not
to that.
physically be
A
able to
certain
have
age and a
it.
certain
Yeah,
mind
there has to be
frame.
an age limit to that where you just can't. You just
what is
can't.
the age limit
I don't
on
know.
that?
I don't know. But I'm just saying
It
there
just
has
depends
to
on
be.
because I'm
It depends on the
just
person.
just throw one out there, because I'm thinking like
80.
in my life,
80.
could I 80?
80?
Cause think about it. Granddad was still out here doing what he do
Yeah,
until he, went home.
Granddad was.
Bruh, and he had what? His
Granddad
story was like half his age.
Yeah.
It depends on your mind frame.
And I said, oh shit.
Because,
Why the fuck is you calling me? You know where I'm at.
huh?
I'm reading the comments. You know, talking about answering the
Oh,
phone. You know where I'm at.
you know where
Look,
But-
you in the same place. You just ain't here.
I don't think you can truly be happy without sex,
You can.
especially
You can't.
You can. If your mind is not focused on that, that's not something that you desire. Why couldn't you be
No,
happy?
unless you're physically not able to have it, you're gonna desire
Not
it.
true. I mean, people can desire it, but that don't mean they have to have it from another person. You can fuck yourself and be just as happy as that somebody else.
Everybody doesn't have a rose.
You don't have to have a rose. I was just saying, like, really, like, sex is not always that important to women. I mean, it's good, it's important to get it and to have it, but it's not something that we have to have all the damn time
Shit.
to be happy. It's not. That's y'all.
You see how selfish that is?
I'm sitting.
You
here,
see
how
I'm
selfish
sitting
that
here-
is?
I'm sitting here
I mean, it's
listening
not, though.
to
That's
this, and
something
I'm
that
like,
y'all
No,
women-
I'm not. All I said is,
oh,
you hear how selfish
see,
that is.
You said it's
That's
something
all I'm
that
saying.
it's human nature to want sex. It's not really it's human nature. That's what we do.
Ain't nothing wrong with wanting it, but some people you can want it and still be happy without having it. Like,
That don't even sound right.
that's because y'all are men. Y'all are men. Y'all don't understand that. Like, with women, we're happy with or without sex. We happy or with it, but we don't have to have it to be happy.
Well, no, you don't have to have it to be happy, but as long as you're able to get a wet pussy,
Buddha has.
you
Buddha
need
has-
sex. It's important.
Do we have any comments on this? Because
Go
this was
ahead.
like.
Because like, y'all can argue me now about this, because I know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
You're skeeting for
just
your
confused.
freedom.
I'm confused.
What?
I'm confused. But I guess that's.
Nah, I mean, because I'm interested to hear what's
Oh
got you.
shit! What up, cousin? Cousin all in the damn chat.
What up, cuzzo?
Hello.
Oh my god. I'm not even doing that, man.
What? Oh, trying to decipher.
I mean, it's not even that. He talking about, oh damn, Sweetness says she's allergic to tomatoes. Give me pesto or garlic sauce.
Pesto is good.
Coop said he hitting California pizza up all summer. 50 plus toppings out. You probably gonna eat all this shit.
Difference between
50 plus topping options.
What the hell? Options.
Spinach me, man. Somebody said chicken. She says chicken Italian sausage. I ain't like Papa John's before he started with his BS. Italian sausage, chicken, or Italian sausage and steak, or chicken steak with heavy garlic parm sauce. Marco's or Domino's. Both of them shit's trash.
Marco's
shit too, I think.
Look, I think I saw it up on your fridge. Did you get rid of that? It wasn't.
What, Marco's?
The Marco's.
Shit.
Is there something wrong with Marco's
I don't
pizza?
like none of that shit. I think I just don't like pizza.
I've never
anymore,
ate it.
Yo. Like me and pizza, we just don't even.
I like pizza. I just need to plan the 2 days after.
Yeah, not even that. It's just there's a taste to it that shouldn't be there. You know what I mean? I guess I just like that natural, authentic.
What are you talking about?
Just like a plain taste, man. Like you're saying, like you know.
Do you get it when you make your own pizza?
No, it's not there when I make my own shit.
And what about when you go to a mom and pop shop?
What mom and pop shop? The only one, like I said, the closest one I would go to if would be Marco's, and I don't like that shit.
No, Marco's is a chain.
I don't like that shit. Then you got
there's a spot.
it's that one next to Food Lion, up on Lewisburg. It's one next to Food Lion.
That shit is the shit.
Shit.
I'll start with the S, right?
Shit.
Right next to
I
the
love
Chinese spot.
Shit.
I love them.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
I like that
it's just a lot of. Pizza just ain't the shit to me.
That's why you go to mom and pops. I don't fuck with chain pizza spots.
Your Pie is owned by a brother. Oh, I think that's the joint over there by the mall.
Oh,
it is.
Cream pie is owned by all you
good though?
chicks.
That's the question.
They're like, yeah, I love them. Let's see.
Yeah, that's owned by black people.
This nigga said sex is some human shit. Man, sex is some everything shit. Everything fucks. Everything has sex. Insects, animals, mammals, everything has sex. I don't know what you're talking about.
No.
Mentally, sex wasn't even a vibe until them whites came. It was more on an enlightening vibe.
What?
I don't even understand.
I understand what you're saying.
You do?
In some places, sex wasn't even allowed for everyone to be having. Marco's is definitely trash. Marco's trash as fuck. Vic's pizza downtown is good. Marco's and Little Caesar's about to say LMAO. He thought of shit in that category.
I'm not going to. Little Caesars is trash, but the first 5 minutes is pretty good. I ain't even going to lie. The first 5 minutes of Little Caesar pizza, it's pretty damn good.
It get cold as a rubber.
Oh, you might as well go ahead and do something else
like a basketball.
So, who'd ever thought that you say Little Caesar would be like the chain? Like that's crazy. 5 minute rule.
I like Little Caesars because it makes no bones about it. Our ingredients are shit, but our pizzas are cheap, and you're still gonna eat.
I mean, for $5, 5 minutes is pretty good.
Now.
6 minutes, $6. It's pretty good. Like
for a large,
you better.
You'll sit there and eat that motherfucker by yourself.
All right, next question. Do you remember the best orgasm you ever had?
Yeah, I gave it to myself.
Damn, Kelly.
I give it to myself? Like, nah. I don't. For me personally, I can't even remember.
Yeah.
Like for a guy,
same.
I think I just.
We all nut the same.
I just don't think guys ever be like, she gave me the best orgasm I've ever had. Like, nah. I just don't. I don't think for a guy we see it like that. We just look at it as in like the overall. You just had me nut. That's it. Like for a woman, I could possibly, I could see a woman saying like, yeah, I remember who, where, all that.
Yeah, after prom.
It's a vibe with us.
Exactly.
I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? If when it comes to like orgasm, like the best orgasm, everything has to be on point. You know what I'm saying? The mood is set right, your energy and stuff matches, and then y'all do what y'all do, that shit can be orgasmic, like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he might probably don't even have the biggest dick in the world, or she might not even have the best coochie in the world, but the situation and the chemistry that happens with it can be the best in the world. You know what I'm saying? It's just all I'm saying with us. Sometimes, like, y'all just like to stick y'all dick to shit and
that's why
spit out your white pudding. But us, you know what I'm saying? It's a little deeper than that to make it the best orgasm in the world.
It's deep.
I mean, every guy just like, some guys actually go in to please. Like, every guy just don't go in to get a nut. Some guys go in there to actually put a little work in to make sure that she achieves what she's looking for.
But then that's not okay. The whole thing is you can do that, but what about you? Yeah, you're gonna get your nut, but if you want to experience that best nut in the world, you might need to tune in with her and y'all fill each other out and then do it.
Nah.
Instead of just doing it to do it.
Nah.
I guarantee you can get the best nut in the world if you just tune into her a little more than yourself.
Nah.
I don't think so. Like, I just don't, like, it's gotta be like something super, like, and like, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure just one time when you got to get it in and try it. Just think of a different, like, you go into it, you know what your thoughts that you have already. Change your point of thought.
Because
then go into it and try it that way. See what happens.
I think
you might fuck around and get pregnant.
Every guy
might fuck around and get pregnant.
Every guy has had intense nuts. Like, I could.
You only get an intense nut from holding it.
Yeah, but I don't think guys can differentiate from who made them. Like,
all nuts are the same. The only difference is how long you held it.
We know what penis put us there. And we know what that penis did to put us there. And we know what energy we was with that penis to put us there.
They offered you some money.
There. And that's what made us hot damn shoot across the goddamn room, or that's what made us do whatever we did and react the way we did, because everything was all in line with each other. You know, sometimes it ain't just about.
That's what made y'all get us out of jail and pawn your fucking house.
That's what made her do that shit. Everybody ain't gonna do that shit, so be careful with that too.
Kelly,
your ass gonna stay the fuck in there. Shit, I ain't got time for that shit. Hell, I ain't gonna have me on the goddamn run because you want to be free, nigga. You should never did what you did.
Everybody
just fuck me while we here, and then I'll go on home.
She couldn't go on with life. Without him.
But now she about to go on with life without a life, because goddamn, he was a murderer, bitch.
They still ain't caught her.
That's probably why they ain't found her, because he done did something to her ass and gone with all the shit.
They're both still on the lam from what I understand, but she couldn't live without him. She couldn't live without him. She's going to now, like you say. Yeah, once she get caught, she's gonna live without him.
If he ain't already
at that time,
can't live another
minute without your love. Like, from now on, we're going to be dedicating that to Vicky White, because
they gonna be dedicated to her dumb ass. I ain't about to give her no more fucking attention, you dumb bitch. You stupid. Then you done wasted your whole life behind some dick.
On some.
Just about to go back to prison and get some more ass.
On some sad shit though. 2 members of that group have died already. Of High Five.
High Five.
Oh,
damn! Where did that come from, nigga? We was talking about.
I'm over here ad-libbing in the back.
What do you mean? Where'd that come from? He's singing. I can't wait another minute. Damn. Hold on. I know you know who High Five was, right? Like, don't do that.
Oh,
just
shit.
Can't handle it. High Five. Like, don't do that. Kissing game. High Five. Don't do that. This song goes out to Vicky White.
Another minute by High Five. On your 1s and 2s on the quiet.
Take it over the quiet storm.
It's the effing.
All right, I got one more question that we gonna get up out of here. Once again, though, shout out my girl Eighth and Fancy. Make sure that you check her out. Look in the little magnifying glass at the top if you ain't on her page or anything like that. Her edibles are banging, but the lemonade is even more banging-er. Banging-er.
Yeah, he said banging girl, y'all.
Banging-er.
Make sure y'all check us out, because we're going to have some events coming up in the near future.
Very near future. Next few weeks, probably.
We're going to have some events, so make sure y'all check us out.
And remember, y'all saw how the masquerade ball went down.
Yes, it was. It went down, too. Had a great time.
Y'all saw my drip.
Ball.
Y'all saw my drip.
did see your drip. We did see it. So my last question, because I was doing softball question tonight when we did this. What's something you want more of in your sex life? What's something that you're
Dick.
She's entitled to that answer. And look, if it was other women up here, they probably make the same answer. See, me, sometimes, because see, you know, I think like getting too many things is like being selfish. That's why I tell people, like, when people ask about talk about threesomes and stuff like that, I'd be like, I don't really do them a lot like that because I think like that would be selfish in my sex life if I wanted them as much as I, wanted them. So that's what keeps them fun and exciting is you have them ever so often. But that's something I would like more in my life, but that's something else. Something else I'd like more in my sex life, I don't know. Like, I got to start lifting weights. That's something that I need.
So you want to lift weights for your sex life?
Yeah, because
so you get you a thick bitch and pick that bitch up and hold that bitch up while you doing your shit. Nigga, that's why. But see, hold on.
You need new positions, yo. You need inspiration. Because I don't understand how you say how you want to do weights in your sex life unless you're just trying to
more than 3 positions.
Get no, unless you just want bigger chicks. You see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Pick them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got strong picking up bitches.
I don't want to drop them when I pick them up.
Look at that. Pal, look at them muscles right there.
You go.
That bitches right there. Nigga, you better get on it now. Shit. There your waist to live. Shit, you see that? Look at that. Look at that right there. Nigga, you see that right there? You see that? That's a big bitch. Nigga.
That's why Kels is my girl. That's why I love Kels. That's why I love Kels. But I don't want to drop her because that's going to be funny. I've never had that happen, and I've had lifted a couple up that I've never dropped. But I don't want to have the first. I don't want to be the drop. So no. Dub, what are you missing in your sex life that you would want a little bit more of? What are you missing, Dub?
Silence and cooperation. That's
Do you have ball gag? Get a ball gag.
I ain't doing all that shit.
Look, like sometimes
you said silence and cooperation.
Sometimes you gotta sit. You gotta go a little bit further.
Well,
get a ball gag. Her down
properly, she ain't got shit to say. She goes to sleep. So that's what I achieve.
That sounds boring.
That does sound boring. Like,
no, it doesn't when she's asleep, smiling and shit, and sleeping in the wet spot.
Touche. Bitch, that's your shit.
He said touche.
Bitch, you did this. You gonna sleep right here in this shit too.
Exactly. Don't get all cute and lay different. Roll in that shit.
Like I said at the top. Like I said at the top of the show, tomorrow is Mother's Day.
It is.
And we are thankful and happy to be celebrating with the mothers. But like I said, be
because
thoughtful.
they lay in the wet spot?
Because they lay in the wet spot. They do lay in the wet spot. Willingly, some of them. Well, you don't even have to ask it. They just automatically go over there. But then, like I said, we just want to we want to celebrate the mothers tomorrow. We want to celebrate the moms. We want them to feel amazing. But like I said, we also want to be thoughtful of the ones who don't have theirs. And we want to reach out to them and just, check on their well-being and make, that's what friends do. Friends are there for other friends. So if you know somebody whose mother isn't there with them, check on them. That's what friends do.
True.
That is what friends do. Yeah. Before I get out of here, I want to do a LLP, rest in peace. Love my mans. I hope everybody has a great week this week.
Who was the LLP, the rest in peace to?
We do it every week, Brody. We do this every week.
My nigga Putt.
Our homeboy, yeah. Long live Putt.
Well, bless your heart.
Nah, he just said R.I.P. I was like, the who?
Yeah.
Anyway, we getting ready to get up out of here. We hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight. Share our shit. Don't be selfish with the effing stuff. If you have something that you want us to promote,
hey, we're gonna be at a fish fry in a couple of weeks, y'all.
We are definitely getting ready to do the cousins fish fry, which we broadcast from, which they do shots it seems like every 30 minutes they be having Jello shots coming on.
Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 10. It might be 5. It might be lightning, and it just come right back around to you. Just be ready.
So yes, we're getting ready for the cousins cookout.
Video from last year, y'all.
We will be broadcasting live from there. Like I said, everybody have a good night. It's a little cold out there tonight. Make sure you dress for the weather. Don't go out there thinking it's warm because it's not.
That naked today came outside. I said, "Ooh, fuck this shit."
It was cold, wasn't it?
Ooh,
it's going to be cold. No drinking and driving. No drinking and driving. We do this every week.
Keep you warm, but don't drive.
Get you a designated driver. Y'all have a good night. Everybody be safe. Have a good start to your week. We love y'all. We out.